Hey everyone, Sheevaun here, Driving for Your Success, and this is part 5 of the story. And last time we were talking about being enrolled in a computer science school program, an extra type program. And the cool thing about that is it got me out of school. I was bored. I was really bored, and it got me out of school, but it also really gave me an expansion of how the brain needs to think and how it sorts through things. And here's the wild thing about this is sorting in our brain is about choice after choice after choice after choice after choice. And there was this card sorter. Yes, it was an ancient card sorter that we were actually, putting code onto cards, and they had a card sorter, and it had to sort in different numerical values as opposed to numbers and letters and so on and so forth. And it really actually gave me the ability to sort in my brain much more quickly. So oftentimes we sort really poorly and we lump everything together, and I think that little experience right there helped me get more clarity on thinking, as well as flow charts. How does something flow from a beginning to a next step to a next step to a next step? So I had 2 jobs when I was in high school. I worked for an entrepreneur who had a whole bunch of franchises, and then I took a year off for college because it became clear that I wanted to do something that I didn't get into this particular design school for. And the fascinating thing is, it wasn't until my mom was passing that she told me that I'd actually been accepted into that school, but she threw away the acceptance. And fortunately, I wasn't upset when she told me. I just found it really fascinating that this powerful force in my life really kept me on a train and on a trail that has really benefited me and all my clients in the way I think and move through thoughts and programming and attitudes and solutions. And so I'm really grateful for that. But I'm also really grateful for the fact that I took that year off, because it gave me a lot of clarity and understanding what I needed to do in order to get to what was next. So I go off to school, and I can't say that I was the best student in school. It was much different learning experience, and the problems and interactions were much more complex. The fact of the matter is, the air was really disgusting. It was very difficult on me, but I made it through. And in the second year, I was hanging out with some friends before the end of the semester, and got home late. All my roommates were gone, and I ended up, locking all the doors and going to bed by myself, and ended up waking to the fact that my house had been broken into. And fortunately, I fought back, and I could have been in a lot of trouble. I had a dog at the time, and he fought back. And so I came out unscathed. And one of the fascinating things that we can either get sucked into or thrive from is, what do we do after circumstances like that? And I have a feeling that my parents wanted me to come home, but I decided that I really needed to follow this little thing that was playing in my head. It was, face your fears and you will conquer the world. And I hadn't read anything to that effect. I just had this little phrase playing in my head. And so I stayed at school. And I stayed at school in a very big house by myself and totally faced those fears. And the fascinating thing that did for me is it gave me so much more confidence and courage to step out on my own, that I really could handle whatever was going to come at me, even if it was kind of scary. And amazing part of that is I really just stayed true to my inner core. There's another piece I want to tell you in the next series, in the next video, about some information that my dad shared with me that really kept that in play and helped me on my next start of the journey. So hope you've been getting something from this. Face your fears, step out, and be grateful for the things that have gotten you to the path that you're on, good, bad, or ugly. It really is all about your attitude. So if you're looking at this anywhere other than YouTube or Sheevaun Moran, then go to SheevaunMoran.com, and below you're going to hit subscribe and share and look at the previous 4 videos. All right, until next time, have an awesome day.